Dua Lipa is back to save pop music again. The pop superstar Dua Lipa has recently released her new song, Houdini, and it has a lot of people raving. It is a pop disco song with more of a synth electronic sound than her previous music, and of course it's a good song. I mean, it's Dua Lipa and she never disappoints. The song literally just makes you want to dance and makes you feel like you're in a late 70s or 2000s disco club in Hollywood as drunk as ever, just enjoying life with a dark style. But to be honest, I was expecting something a little more different for Dua Lipa. Like maybe a new sound, a new genre, not just her usual disco pop sound. Not in a rude or mean way at all, but I'm just saying this, but the song was somewhat expected for Dua. And I could kind of hear this song being on her massively successful sophomore album, Future Nostalgia. Like it sounds like it could be with the Don't Start Now and Levitating, and there's nothing wrong with that. But on the other hand, she is sticking to her sound that works, and that is perfectly fine. She is our new pop supreme, and she is keeping the sound and legacy of electronic music and disco music alive. She's not jumping around to different genres on every album or song, and that is okay because that is making her brand stronger and just more identifiable. I love how in the video she has a new hair color of like a dark cherry red, and all of her dancers have the same hair color as her. So I think that'll be her new color for the era. Like, you know, remember how Rihanna had the loud and she had the rare? She gonna do the exact same thing. The video wasn't as extravagant and high budget as Dance Tonight and Levitate and Don't Start Now, but it was still very creative and entertaining. That was something that was different from her previous videos, as Dua showed her dance choreography skills while she admired herself in the mirror and showed us that she is a performer and even a more sexy side of herself, and I loved every second of it. I really appreciated seeing Dua actually dance in the vid, like just herself in the mirror, because she has really grown as a dancer and performer, and we've all witnessed this because she was actually ridiculed and made an internet meme for the longest time for her once mediocre dance skills. But she listened and actually took the time to get better. And that is so rare in this day and age of music artists, because these artists nowadays are so full of themselves and can't take constructive criticism. And they're so sensitive. Instead of taking constructive criticism and advice, they'll rather get on Twitter and argue with their fans about how what they're doing is, there's nothing wrong with what they're doing and y'all bashing them. Like, everybody's so sensitive. But Dua actually cares to get better. This song, and especially the video, reminded me of Madonna and her Confessions on the Dance Floor era with the legendary song, Hung Up. It's obvious that Dua took influence and inspiration from this era, and I love it. I also seen her early 2000s Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue in this song and video. It's been 3 years since Dua released the legendary Future Nostalgia and cemented herself as a pop queen with mega hits like Don't Start Now and the #1 song of 2021, Levitating. She became an established hit-making mega superstar as she embarked on a sold-out world tour, and this album also helped bring disco music back to the mainstream as it is one of the most impactful genres of all time. In a time when hip-hop was so dominant, she brought back the fun in music and made people want to dance again, and that's honestly what we needed at the time. It's been 3 years since the studio album from Dua was released, but she's been keeping us fed with hits in the meantime, most recently with the top 10 hit, Dance the Night Away. Houdini is a great song, and it's Dua Lipa, so the song will be successful no matter what. Radio is already picking up on it really fast, and the song is currently predicted to debut in the top 10 without even a full tracking week complete, meaning that it will be Dua's first top 10 debut. Dua is officially coming back for the throne, and she really did her thing with this song, and I am happy to see what this new era beholds.